Hello, my Vibe Tribe. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Daily Vibe. Welcome back to the Daily Vibe. How's everyone today? I think I'm doing good today. It's Tuesday. I'm looking outside. It looks like it might be sunny, but with rain in store. But I get excited about that. Apparently in Arizona it snowed last night, so lucky ducks. But I figured for Tuesday thoughts, we'd go back to this one. The Universe Has Your Back. I love this deck. I'm not going to lie. It's fantastic. But also, thanks to some feedback, I'm going to keep Monday as Monday stuff. Monday is just going to be Monday stuff. So no more meditation Monday. You can meditate on Monday if you like. I think it's always a good idea to start that way to, kind of start your week. Whether it's your regular work week or not, it is a Monday through Friday. So, and the weekends are a whole different egg. So, just get yourself in the mindset, get yourself focused. Good morning, Debbie Hall. How are you today? Let's see, about one more shuffle for Tuesday thoughts. The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And let's see. All right. Let's go for the middle. Let's see what we got here today. How exciting. Okay. Ooh, that's a long one. My capacity to tune in okay. Hi, is it Monday again? Good Lord. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So, again, my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Now, just a quick note on the forgiveness thing. It's not always about forgiving what somebody's done. I mean, if it's been really bad, it's more about just forgiving the situation so that you yourself can heal. That is what is so important, is really your healing. Because if you're forgiving someone, that means that they've hurt you deeply. And, a lot of times we tend to hold on to it too much. And who does it bring down? It brings you down. So I'm just going to start with that one. But my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up. It's really about tuning into the energy of love. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but when you go in love, going in love is so hard. Okay, it is. It is like the ultimate forgiveness. It is hard, but it helps you move forward. It helps you move on. Actually, it helps you move on, to be honest with you. But it's not easy. But when you kind of put yourself in this position of love, then, you are basically showing yourself that, hey, there's a better path. There's a better way, because you are at the base of you, love. Your capacity to be compassionate, to be a listener, to be someone who is there for somebody else. That takes a lot. And it does take a lot of energy too. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so fidgety today. I'm like fidgety every day, aren't I? Maybe it's my nerves coming out in a different way. I don't know. But, I think I'm going to try to relate this to a story I saw over the weekend. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. My brother from another mother, Troy, sent me this beautiful video over the weekend about a couple in Tasmania. And I can't remember where exactly they're at, but her husband, or partner, as she kept calling him, is a farmer. And he is a fourth generation farmer, but he's also fourth generation of depression and suicide in his family. And, one day when he was undoing the bales of hay, they had this blue twine on there. I mean, this beautiful blue twine. It's like almost like an ocean blue, you know, like when a Caribbean ocean blue. And she's like, you know, it's really pretty, but you know, why do we have to waste it? And I mean, I'll post the story because I'm really not doing it justice, but long story short, he made a machine that was able to turn the recycled plastic, baling plastic stuff into a ball, basically, of twine of sorts. Not twine, but you know, the blue stuff. And then her sister-in-law came over and said, I would like to knit with that. And because it was so pretty, it was just so beautiful. And so then all of a sudden she started this little knit. She started thinking, you know what? I want to build a blue farmer, or I want to crochet a blue farmer. So then all of a sudden all these people are getting together, right? And you know, they're all crocheting, and I don't know if they're all crocheting part of the blue farmer, but the blue farmer's big. I really want you to watch this video because at the end they show him looking out. And her whole point of making a blue farmer that looks out was so that they're looking out for each other, looking out for one another. And you know, and it was kind of like it was more than just looking out for one another, but looking out for people who have that dinged up mental health, who do suffer from depression, who do feel like they're really on the edge. And what was interesting is that she said when they were getting into groups, you know, at first it would start out kind of quiet, but then people started opening up. You know, there was a comfort level there. There was a, you know, it wasn't even a need for compassion to forgive. There was compassion there. There was love in that room. And because there was so much love in that room, people found the power to raise their voices, to speak up about things that bothered them, or just to talk in general, to get things off of their chest. And, you know, I don't, like I said, I'm not doing the story justice. I will figure out how to put the link into the comments. But it really was such an amazing story about people coming together and just supporting one another without even realizing that they were doing it. You know, they just sat there and they listened to each other while they crocheted this blue farmer. And the blue farmer at the end is amazing. I mean, to do this out of plastic or recycled plastic baling twine, wow, it was fantastic. And again, it was in I think they said Tasmania, but it was just, you know, it was amazing. And that was their capacity to tune in to the energy of love. It gave them the words to speak up. It gave them the words maybe to even start their own healing and their own, you know, path and their own journey to that self-healing. Self-love is difficult. Self-love is so difficult. You know, we just look in the mirror and say, hey, got my makeup on, happy to go, yay, I'm great. Or, yeah, I brushed my hair, I got my goatee shaved and whatever, you know, okay, great. But how many people go back to that mirror, especially the ladies who don't have their makeup on, who look in the mirror and go, oh. You have to love the person underneath all this. That's the hard part, is loving the person underneath all this. And, you know, the other day I posted a picture of when I was in Lake Havasu over the summer with a couple of my family members. And it was, I hated that picture when my cousin first took it, when Baby Puff first took it. And, but the other day I saw it and I was just like, I didn't care about the size. I didn't care that I had no makeup on. I saw this person who in this moment was taking taking a selfie with the London Bridge. Okay, sometimes that's as close as you can get to the places that you love, right? But what can I say? I literally was taking a picture with part of the London Bridge, and baby sibling caught that. And you know, and when I looked up, I'm like, what did you do? And she Snapchatted it. Okay, but, you know, and I did share the picture, but it was a reluctant thing. It was but when I think back on it now, about being in a bathing suit and, you know, not really covering up a lot of the times when we were on the boat going somewhere until we got to where we were going. I mean, all of us were just sitting in our bathing suits. you know, and it felt good to think back on there and say, look, you found the confidence in yourself to push yourself out of your comfort zone, you know, and you know, no matter what anybody else thought or no matter what anybody else said on that boat, I felt good about myself. I started really learning what self-love was that day without even realizing that I was learning what self-love was that day. And I had to find the compassion to forgive myself. Okay? Yeah, that's right. To forgive myself for being so hard on me. You know, I was lost, and I have somehow managed to tune into the energy of love to give me the words I need when I am ready to speak up. How long have I been doing this daily vibe? Since right before I went to Lake Havasu. That's right, it was a couple weeks. The beginning of July was my parents' wedding anniversary, and for some reason, even though my mom's gone, I still celebrate it. I mean, I don't celebrate it like I do the birthdays and stuff because it's not my anniversary, it's their anniversary, but I'm a product of it. Ta-da! Welcome to my life. But you know, like I said, when I do these cards, especially the Universe Has Your Back, these are all new to me. I do put the ones I've used underneath, and then I shuffle, and whatever we come up with, they come up with. But I am excited about this deck because I feel like these things come up when I need them the most. It was just like that video that Troy sent me over the weekend. You know, I woke up in my inbox, and you know, he just told me, he's all, I thought you'd like to see this because, you know, he's, you know, basically I can relate. And it felt, you know, you just see people from the other side of the world and you're like, wow, I'm not alone. And I know I'm not alone, but how many people that watched that video that day thought, wow, I'm not alone? How many farmers watched that video that day from anywhere in the world and thought, wow, these people are getting together and they're talking about it? We have to end the stigma of mental health, okay? That is the only way it's going to get better. That's the only way people are going to get help. You know, being on antidepressants, that's your choice. It's not a bad choice for a lot of people. It's actually a good choice for a lot of people. But they don't want to tell anybody because they're afraid that they're going to be judged. I will not judge you. If you ever need an ear, I am here. I will not judge you. I have felt judged in my life. I have been judged in my life. And now, as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a shit what people think. It's just me. You know, I have survived so much in my life that some of these people who judge me will never have to go through. They will never walk a mile in my shoes. They could not survive in a mile in my shoes. And I'm not saying everybody can't. Okay? But it's ugly and it's not for the faint of heart. And I'm being honest when I say that. So let's try to, if somebody comes up to you and says, look, I need an ear because I think there's something wrong with me. You know, I think maybe I have some kind of, you know, mental issue, or I think that mental health, or, you know, pull one from the hat, because there's so many variations of mental health out there that it's insane. And they're still coming up with, oh, sorry, no pun intended. Okay, sorry, my bad. But it is, it's unbelievable. I mean, I'm just like, you know, your standard run of the mill, you know. but even that's hard. I can't even imagine what some people who have major diagnoses plural, I don't know what they go through. I try to understand because I know how hard it is just dealing with my own brain sometimes. And like I said, my good days are outnumbering my bad days, and that's where I want to be. But a lot of that comes from the self-love. A lot of that comes from the self-acceptance. A lot of that comes from forgiving your past, forgiving yourself, you know, forgiving whatever situation that you feel you put yourself in, but were able to get yourself out of. Don't hold on to the situation you put yourself in, okay? And I don't mean you put yourself in, but don't, you know, if you chose to be with someone and then you had trouble leaving or whatever, you know, don't beat yourself up for that, okay? Give yourself the victory that you deserve because you made it out of that situation, okay? Or whatever situation it is, whatever you find hard, it's okay to praise yourself for moving forward or moving on. It's scary. It can be scary as hell. But you know what? You got this. And I believe in you. So I'm going to read this one last time. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. If you're struggling, forgive yourself. You know, maybe we're thinking, well, what do I need to forgive myself for? I didn't do anything wrong. No, you didn't. You probably didn't. Who knows if you did or not? I don't know. But for me, I had to forgive myself because I didn't see the person that's been here all this time. And because of that, I slowed my journey down. Who knows where I'd be by now? But the point is I slowed my journey down. And, you know, a lot of times I don't know. I think a lot of times we freak out and we're afraid to move forward. But just, you know, find that love for yourself. Find that love for the people around you. And, you know, speak up when you need to. Find your power when you're lost. And, you know, the roadmap is in here. Not in here. It's in here. Okay, your own human, personal, spiritual, soul-fulfilling map is in here. Okay, this is always going to be your little traffic light, and it's always going to be your little stop sign or your detour sign because it gets afraid. The ego gets afraid or becomes afraid, whatever. I don't know. Forgive my grammar today. But yeah, so you know what? Be kind to yourself. Love yourself and respect yourself most of all. And if you need if you have things that you need to forgive, go ahead and do that. It's okay. Okay? Because who you were yesterday is not who you are today. And that's the truth. Every morning we wake up with a new chance, right? How many times have we said this? Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Oh, I got it. But okay, anyway, I must be hungry because I'm fading. But yeah, just remember that, okay? Be kind to yourself. I think that's the biggest one. # be kind to yourself. So, I hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. Debbie, thank you for hanging in there with me. And I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day today. I will talk to you tomorrow for Self-Care Wednesday.